to Under the First Floor Lo-Fi Podcast. My name is David Settle, and on today's episode, we have some jangle pop catchiness out of Richmond, Virginia from the band Young Scum. They played some songs off their self-titled full length that came out last year, as well as a couple of new songs I was very excited to hear. If you haven't heard them before, they play some really catchy, bright, jangly songs with incredible harmonies, and it was really cool to be able to record some of that because I've been obsessed with that kind of music for the last year or so. If you like what you hear, definitely check out the full length and see them live if you get a chance. I know they're about to go to Spain, which is amazing, and I hope they have a good time. We talked about that a little bit. Here's the first song off of that full length, and it is called Sloth.
We're Young Scum. I'm Chris. I play guitar and sing. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
I'm Allie, and I play bass and sing backups.
I'm Ben, and I play guitar.
And I'm Nate, and I play drums.
So y'all are on tour right now, or is it just like a small little...
It's just a weekender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some wouldn't call it
If we call it a tour,
excuse me,
we'll get offended. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, but some would never.
They scoff at the
traveling while
Yeah.
playing a couple of
But it's
shows.
easier.
Just a
Yeah.
couple.
It's easier to say tour than weekender.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to take it back and say that we're on tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're on tour.
I mean, that's what you have to tell your boss.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Oh.
Said, hey, I'm going on tour. Oh.
I hope they don't listen to this.
Do you guys play original songs?
Did they only let you off work because you told them it was a weekender and not a tour?
Only because you play original.
Yeah, only because I play original songs.
Do y'all do like full tours, or is it mostly just like short stints?
Just short stuff.
The longest we've done is like a week, I think.
Yeah.
Is that like
That's a
y'all's
tour
limit, or is that? Like,
I think
for
that's the
jobs and stuff?
threshold.
I don't know.
Honestly, I probably couldn't go too much longer.
Yeah.
Unless I was in different circumstances.
Yeah.
Or like a different person entirely.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Could be different circumstance, yeah.
We just are like making new songs and kind of like chipping away, just so we don't play the same songs for years, which is what is happening.
Gotcha.
But because Nate and Allie joined the band in July, I
Right,
think.
about, yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Summer.
2018?
Past summer.
So we taught them all the new song or all the old songs, and now we're finally like at the point where we've mastered those ones.
Mhm.
So now we're writing new stuff.
Somewhat.
No, y'all are great.
Oh, thanks.
I'm happy to have Allie playing bass and singing at the same time because
Wow.
now we get harms all the time. It's so easy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like,
And
yeah,
having
it's just-
5 people in the band was fun, but like
Yeah.
5 is a lot. So we're lucky
Yeah.
that Al can do that because
my
playing bass and
gosh.
singing at the same time is hard.
Yeah.
And Nate plugged in super easily. I mean, we have obviously
Yeah.
a lot of overlap in tastes and kind of like what we want to do. So yeah,
it's
Nate was
sick.
like plug and play, you know, turnkey.
USB.
Yeah.
So y'all have a lot of releases, but is it only like more recent ones with full band?
It's always been a full band except for
okay.
like originally the Young Scum Bandcamp. I think Chris put like Justin Bieber cover of him just playing it in his room. So technically,
Yeah.
it started out like that way.
Gotcha.
It was
Thank-
just Baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I deleted it. It's not. You can't find it. Don't try.
But then-
But it was good. I don't regret it.
It's a great pop
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
But I guess since we've been playing shows, it's always been kind of like a full band
Okay.
setup: 2 guitars, bass, and drums, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I only knew of like Zona and the newest record, and then I went on Bandcamp and I was like, oh.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah.
couple like we did some splits.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like an EP that we recorded
Mm-hmm.
in Ben's kitchen, like way back.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the earliest. I guess that was our very first release.
Yeah, autumn,
But
August.
Honestly, I mean, I feel like we only have like 15 songs.
We do have a
to
lot
our
of
name.
little releases. So we have the 2 splits and then that 2 EPs and then
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think that's
think
why I was
just-
confused when you said like, oh yeah, we're
We-
writing new stuff, so we have new songs to play. I was like, looks like y'all have so many songs.
We don't play like any of the old ones. We've kind of like
all of
Can't remember.
yeah, they're lost to the
our full length
sands
is
of time.
Full length is what, like 7?
I think it's 8
songs?
songs.
8 songs. So, you know.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
It was
Also
10, but we
classic
scrapped them.
Richmond.
Seriously.
Our full lengths are 7 songs and our tours are 3 days.
I read a bunch of interviews that y'all have done. Not
Nice.
a bunch. I've read the interviews.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like y'all have done a ton of interviews.
Yeah.
Shit, which one?
Y'all seem to have a very good knowledge of just random power pop and jangle pop and stuff like that. So I was wondering, whoever feels comfortable answering it, what's your favorite like obscure band of those genres?
I don't go as deep. My knowledge isn't as deep into jangle pop as Chris's.
Or
say that.
power pop
Or
or
power
twee
pop
or something.
But I think this band, Masters of the Hemisphere, who is, I think they're like pseudo related to Elephant Six stuff. In that era, they're down in Athens. I just like stumbled upon them on the internet, and they're just like, every song is good, super poppy, super catchy. I think you could classify them in that realm.
So I think this sort of kind of like leans more towards the like Lookout Records, like kind of like pop punk, but like there's like a bunch of bands from like Sacramento, like especially in like the mid 90s, like Nar and the Bananas, but they all still play. Like the guy has a new band called something Shoelaces, I don't know, but I have a Bananas tattoo. It's the only tattoo I have, so that's like a very like
Whoa.
yeah.
Fuck.
that-
Whoa.
Banana.
Is that why you dye your hair yellow?
Yeah, that's exactly. No,
Shit.
so
Learned
yeah, there's
so
that.
much.
Like it's all like very kind of like manic and like lo-fi, but it's like very jangly. Like it's like kind of very like television personalities, like
Huh.
influence sort of stuff. But
I don't know if Fountains of Wayne is that obscure, but so if you only know Stacy's mom, then
Yeah.
maybe
Oh, yeah.
their like first record you would think is obscure, and it's like the purest power pop, and I really love it.
Nice.
That's my fave.
Have you guys seen that episode of The Sopranos where he goes to Fountains of Wayne, the store that the band is named after?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's in Wayne, New Jersey, and it's like a fountain store. And so Tony Soprano goes to buy like a plant or something like that at Fountains of Wayne.
Dang.
I didn't even know that was like the name.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a dumb band name.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
I knew.
Now it's a great band.
Yeah. I have a newfound respect. Newfound glory.
There's no
for-
dumb band names, Ben.
Yeah, you're right.
I really like this band McCarthy, who I guess they're not like super obscure, but members of that band went on to make Stereolab. But they're like super like leftist jangle pop, and they have like really cool interviews on YouTube and stuff from the 80s, and I don't know, it's really cool and weird, but super poppy jangle stuff. Fuck. Do you want to just keep rolling? Alright. I stayed up till 8 I told myself this was the end of this stupid routine. Was I naive to think at 25 I have at least one thing figured out without a doubt. I'm wasting my time. I don't know. I'm wasting my time. I do it all the time. I'm wasting my time. I don't know. Sad for no real reason. I'm really hating this season, waiting for a change that'll never come. Can I ever be content, knowing that each day I spend is another missed chance? No, I can't. I'm wasting my time. I don't know. I'm wasting my time. I do it all the time. I'm wasting my time. I don't know. We're going to Spain in March to play Madrid Pop Fest, which was kind of like a random thing that they just emailed us and offered to try to make it work, and so we made it work. Or
We haven't
at
made
least
it work
we
yet.
haven't done it yet.
It's gonna work out.
it's gonna be awesome.
just
Oh yeah,
great.
hence the 27 Club because.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like one of the subways I was looking up
it's
in
like-
Valencia. I guess like last decade, like going on 100 people died in accidents on that subway, and so
That's
we were
10 people a year.
Yeah,
That's almost
which
one a
is-
month.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Fuck.
So, anyways, we're gonna ride the subway.
All right.
We can
me
walk
and
in
Nate are
Valencia.
27. Ben is about to exit, so he'll be okay.
I have like a week left.
and Allie
I'll be fine.
is gonna be fine. So the band can continue. It'll be like someone else will just have to sing my songs and like carry on my memory, and just finish the tour. You know, just do it.
Are you gonna record those
Okay.
new songs before then, or will
We'll
this
get a
be
hologram.
They'll have to like
will this be the
find
definitive
my-
recordings
Yeah.
of those songs?
They'll
You're
have to
gonna
find
get
my
all kinds
notebook.
of offers for those recordings.
The basement tapes.
And you should totally sell them to a high bidder.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Don't worry about it.
They'll repress it on vinyl like again and again and again. Different mixes.
Will that be your first time playing overseas? Or in,
Yeah,
in the
or
country?
even like visiting for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I'm scared.
it's gonna be sick. Yeah.
Well, it's like the one country where like if like nobody gives a shit about English, right? That's what I heard. Like if you go over in Europe,
Like France too, but like
Okay,
that area.
yeah.
Like speaking English? or-
well, no, like your English won't save you.
Like accommodating tourists.
like yeah. Whereas like you can stumble around with English in a lot of places, but
But Allie's fluent. so-
Allie's completely fluent,
Yeah,
right?
no. I minored in Spanish, but I never get to use it. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping like the switch will turn on when I'm there. But if not,
Google
Yeah.
Translate.
Hopefully
Yeah,
we
the
can
Google
get out
Translate
alive.
app is fucking crazy.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, like you can. Yeah, I'll show it to you later, I guess. But you just pick it. It's a camera lens, and you just point it at shit, and it just translates it on the fly.
Like you can translate.
And it
text.
keeps it in the.
Yeah.
in the same font.
The
same font,
creepiest
yeah.
part is it keeps it in the same font, and I don't know why they felt the need to do that. But
But out of the songs you played tonight, do y'all have like any favorites or any moments that you're really proud of in any of the songs?
I really like the two new ones.
The two new, yeah, the last one that we played, which doesn't have a name but might later today.
Mhm.
The like last part of it is really cool. We
Yeah.
haven't really done anything like that where Ben just gets to just fly free.
wow.
Just the one note.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
kind
a
of
cool
inspired
move.
Yeah,
by
it, well,
Slide
it's
up, like-
it's kind of inspired. What is it? It's a Teenage Fan Club song. Everything Flows.
Everything flows, yeah.
There's like that. The solo in that song is like one note over
Yeah.
and over. It's not even. I don't even know if it's a solo, but it just like that's my favorite part about the song because that note is so perfectly
Yeah.
placed. So.
So we still.
So I ripped it off. It might be the same note. I haven't gone back and checked, but
Actually, that's
I love that idea.
When we first started playing it, I was like, oh, I have to show you all a song that
Oh,
like
yeah.
inspired me, and then we listened to it, and it was like the exact same thing. So we had already like written it, so we just pushed through.
Hell yeah.
So I don't know if I should say, because then it's gonna sound like we just stole it.
Well, only
but-
one part of that song is a rip.
Yeah.
It's like the whole song isn't a rip, but you know,
It was unintentional.
unintentional rip.
I don't know why I even tried. I'll do the same things every time. If this is something, don't call it nothing. And why do I still hurt inside? I want a Sunday.
What do you think Chris Carrion would have asked you
Oh
if he
man,
would have?
I think he would have asked us about Jar Jar Binks.
our favorite Simpsons episode,
And
probably.
Fire festival,
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, I feel
probably.
like
might
that's
have-
on his mind.
I
right
actually
now.
think he probably would have only asked us questions about Fire.
Thanks so to Young Scum for coming down to the basement. You can check out their full length on their Bandcamp at youngscum.bandcamp.com. It's out on vinyl on Pretty Olivia Records and out on tape on Citrus City Records. You can find them on Facebook as well as on Twitter at young_scum and on Instagram at Young Scum, but with a 0 instead of an O. If you'd like to get in touch with me for the podcast, you can email me at underthefirstfloor@gmail.com. Also follow us on Twitter at UTFF Podcast and on Instagram at underthefirstfloor. Thanks to the person who left me a review on Apple. I'm not going to beg for reviews or anything, but that really honestly did make me feel good. So if you feel like doing it, go for it. And it's always good to hear some feedback. I'm going to leave you with a couple of great jangle pop songs. The first song is from a band called McCarthy, which is a band that Chris brought up in the podcast. The song is called Now is the Time for an Iron Hand from 1990's Banking, Violence, and the Inner Life Today. They're a jangle pop band from London who eventually turned into Stereolab. I believe the lead guitarist and the singer on the last record went on to form Stereolab. It's pretty cool that they were in a jangle pop band that sang super leftist ideals. It's kind of the perfect band for me. After that, we have Round and Down by The Bats. They're an amazing jangle pop band from Christchurch, New Zealand. This is from the record Daddy's Highway. It's out on Flying Nun from 1987. They're one of my favorite jangly bands and really kicked off my obsession with the genre. Hope you enjoy. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.
Those who put before us wanted to be kind and to turn the other cheek. That was a very well, but to what did it achieve? Our enemy's strength has increased. Now's the time for an iron hand. Nothing else will stop them now. It's time for an iron hand. We have gone soft for too long. Once England was a place to bring up children in. We could call this country our own. Let the quiz out of the closet and then of the rock really setting. Now's the time for an iron hand. Oh, what else will stop them now? got the power in our hands. Now's the time for an iron hand. Nothing else will stop them now. It's time for an iron hand. We have gone softly for too long.
I must be out of line. Is what you say to me. I've heard it all before. This begging by decree. We go round and down and hugging up the town. We go round and down again. We go up and down in every other way. We go round and down again. I must be true to you. We wander out our way. These games are wearing thin. I've had enough today. We go round and down and hugging up the town. We go round and down again. We go up and down in every other way. We go round and down again. We've crashed into the night. For the last time I feel we knew this